biggest stories in tennis. At number 55 is Qinwen Zheng, aged 23 from China, with 1,025 points. A massive 380-point deduction sees her crash 23 places, one of the most shocking drops, as she struggles to defend her previous Italian Open performance. At number 42 is Jelena Ostapenko, aged 28 from Latvia, with 1,259 points. A heavy points loss forces her down 6 spots, highlighting how costly it is when big results from last season are not backed up. At number 39 is Alexandra Eala, aged 20 from the Philippines, with 1,285 points. With no points to defend, she climbs 3 positions, smartly capitalizing on the drop of higher-ranked players. This rise is a strong signal of her steady progress, and having already broken into the top 40, she is now within touching distance of the top 30. If she maintains this momentum, a return to that elite bracket could be just around the corner. At number 37 is Emma Raducanu, aged 23 from Great Britain, with 1,320 points. A 110-point deduction sees her drop 7 places, as inconsistency continues to hurt her ranking stability. At number 36 is Emma Navarro, aged 24 from the USA, with 1,322 points. A small points drop causes her to slip 1 spot, just missing the chance to break back into the top 30. At number 30 is Xinyu Wang, aged 24 from China, with 1,401 points. She had no points to defend, allowing her to climb 3 spots as players above her dropped under pressure. At number 29 is Cristina Buccia, aged 28 from Spain, with 1,406 points. With no deductions to worry about, she quietly rises 2 positions as others falter. At number 28 is Ann Lee, aged 25 from the USA, with 1,435 points. She gains 1 spot, benefiting from stability, while others lose ground defending points. At number 27 is Sorana Cirstea, aged 36 from Romania, with 1,507 points. A small deduction sees her hold position, but she misses a chance to climb as rivals capitalize. At number 26 is Marie Buskova, aged 27 from the Czech Republic, with 1,596 points. She remains steady despite a points drop, as movement around her balances out. At number 25 is Haley Baptiste, aged 24 from the USA, with 1,657 points. A slight deduction keeps her stable, but she maintains her top 25 presence. At number 24 is Diana Schneider, aged 22 from Russia, with 1,741 points. A heavy points deduction sees her fall 4 spots, one of the biggest drops in this range. At number 23 is Elise Mertens, aged 30 from Belgium, with 1,748 points. She slips 1 position after dropping points from last season's campaign. At number 22 is Anna Kalinskaya, aged 27 from Russia, with 1,758 points. With no points to defend, she climbs 2 places thanks to consistency. At number 21 is Leylah Fernandez, aged 23 from Canada, with 1,796 points. Despite a small deduction, she rises 2 spots as others take bigger hits. At number 20 is Madison Keys, aged 31 from the USA, with 1,891 points. A minor drop in points sees her slip 1 place in a tightly packed field. At number 19 is Ludmila Samsonova, aged 27 from Russia, with 1,895 points. With no points to defend, she moves up 2 positions. At number 18 is Clara Tauson, aged 23 from Denmark, with 1,920 points. A points deduction halts her progress, keeping her from climbing higher. At number 17 is Iva Jovic, aged 18 from the USA, with 2,196 points. A small deduction sees her hold steady in an impressive breakthrough season. At number 16 is Naomi Osaka, aged 28 from Japan, with 2,231 points. A drop in points limits her upward movement as she rebuilds her ranking. At number 15 is Marta Kostyuk, aged 23 from Ukraine, with 2,397 points. Despite losing points, she holds firm after recent strong performances. At number 14 is Ekaterina Alexandrova, aged 31 from Russia, with 2,581 points. A modest deduction keeps her position unchanged. At number 13 is Jasmine Paolini, aged 30 from Italy, with 2,732 points. A massive 990-point drop sends her crashing 5 spots in one of the biggest shocks. At number 12 is Linda Noskova, aged 21 from the Czech Republic, with 2,944 points. A slight deduction doesn't stop her from edging up 1 place. At number 11 is Belinda Bencic, aged 29 from Switzerland, with 3,090 points. With no points to defend, she gains a spot through consistency. At number 10 is Elina Svitolina, aged 31 from Ukraine, with 3,325 points. A significant deduction prevents her from climbing further. At number 9 is Karolina Muchova, aged 29 from the Czech Republic, with 3,328 points. She gains 2 spots thanks to a positive points swing. At number 8 is Victoria Mboko, aged 19 from Canada, with 3,405 points. Even with a deduction, she climbs 1 place, continuing her rapid rise. At number 7 is Mira Andreeva, aged 19 from Russia, with 3,976 points. A drop in points slows her momentum, but she remains inside the top 10 race. At number 6 is Amanda Anisimova. 5 is Jessica Pegula, aged 32 from the USA, with 6,081 points. She loses points, but holds her ground in the top 5. At number 4 is Coco Gauff, aged 22 from the USA, with 6,109 points. A heavy 640-point deduction sees her under pressure, but she stays in the top 4. At number 3 is Iga Świątek, aged 24 from Poland, with 6,893 points. A small deduction keeps her within striking distance of the top. At number 2 is Elena Rybakina, aged 26 from Kazakhstan, with 8,555 points. With no points to defend, she holds steady as others drop around her.